Okay, it is Wednesday, June 24th. We're about to do session 17. I am currently putting out bumpers. I got this really nice little bumper bag from Bird Dog Products, which is also where I get my bumpers. I love it, especially on days like today when I'm just walking to set out bumpers. It's super convenient to carry them, and it's like mesh, so they don't get all musty. I love it. Anyways, we are gonna run some blinds today. I had in my head this morning on the way here that I was gonna do a Y drill, and then I guess I just like blacked out and set up a bunch of pattern blinds. And just realized as I was putting bumpers out after I'd already had stakes up that I was going to do a Y drill today, which is not what I'm doing. So here we are. I have kind of a modified cast off drill set up. I've got 6 stakes out, 3 are short, 3 are long. Unfortunately, horses are in this pasture, so I am not able to keep these stakes out. So you'll notice I am running to like a tree line in some areas or a tree in others, and that's so that I can remember where these are and essentially set up the same thing another day, even though I have to take it down today. June here, June. I forgot my microphone. It's in my truck. I don't feel like walking to get it. So I'm going to set up the camera to where I can spin it, and ideally you can see all of these. My last session, which was a while ago, I've been busy. We ended on a cold blind that I thought was absolutely horrific, and I wanted to go jump off a cliff. But after watching it, I don't feel as bad about it. It wasn't as ugly as it felt. It wasn't pretty, but it was not like, oh my God, jump off a cliff like I felt. So I'm going to try to video all these today, even just for the sake of, so I can watch them and not feel like shit if they look like shit. And at least get a good idea of maybe what I'm doing that might be influencing her. So we've got out 6 pattern blinds, 3 short, 3 long. None of them are very long based on where I am on the field. This field is very hilly, and so you can't go very far before you lose your dog. But I like this little setup. I did the same one with June right before I ran her last finish test, and I think these blinds, I don't know if you can see this. I have one blind here, then there's a gap, there's a shrub and a pole that sits in towards us a little bit, and then another blind here. This whole situation right here was really good for June, and not only taking good initial lines when she wants to go to the shorter one, where am I? She wants to go to the shorter one here. Pushing her through this little valley up this hill to this blind was, I feel like, really impactful in helping her go where I tell her to go. She is a boykin. She knows better than me. So that was really good for her. So I'm going to play around with that with Toast. If shit really hits the fan, I'll probably just stop and maybe do some T-drill. There's Rascal. Hey, bud. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to try to put my camera in a way where you maybe see 2 at a time, and then I switch it around. June, here. June, fetch, here. Rascal loves to chew on my bumpers. I don't quite trust him with the dogs. Okay, yeah, see ya. June, heel. June, yeah. Sit. So this pole is like my marker for where to start. Heel. Sit. Good. Back. Good. Heck yeah. Okay, so that worked out really well. pretty sure she saw that pole and headed towards it. I did nick her on my sit there because our sits were so sloppy. I'm gonna throw her happy because I was really happy with that. Toast. I did nick her on that sit. She was hesitant about that cast, but I think she saw them then and actually took a great angle, and I'm happy with that. Good. Sit. Yeah, she definitely saw that, which is fine. I don't mind one bit. This is not so much about her not knowing where they are as her taking my direction and also eventually sitting and casting off one to the other. Good girl. Good. Toast. All right, let's move the camera. Okay, so now I think you can see these two. Yep, you can. June, sit. Back. Super. So these are really close, but I'm not worried about it because she needs confidence, and so do I, to be honest. Hey, you got eye bugs for days. No, sit. Here. Here. Good. Good. No. Here. Good. No. Here. Good. Back. Super. That one was a little bit challenging getting her to look off this one. Good girl. Yeah, you did great. Come on. But that's perfect. That's what she needs, is to learn how to move with me. Good job. You did it. Good job. All right, I'm gonna move the camera. Sit. So the last one on the right here is at this tree. I'm gonna send her for that one. And then there's one in the middle that's further. Good girl. Last one. Good. Perfect. Heel. Good. Good girl. That was a good adjustment. Excellent. I'm not so sure she saw that white post, but she took a fantastic initial line, especially with this angle and going here and here. Woohoo! Okay, I'm really happy with that. So, Judy, quit taking my ball. June 6th. I'm really happy with that. So what I think I'm gonna do now is run June on these, give Toast a break, and then, good job, she got a ball. Give Toast a break, and then maybe run them again in different orders and see if we can still do those lines. Like maybe, hey Blaze! What are you doing, Blaze? What are you doing, Blaze? Maybe run all the short ones and then run the long ones after that. So let me run June real quick. I'm not gonna video that. Okay, Toaster's had a little break. Generally, when running like these pattern blinds, I wouldn't run 2 in one day, but the reality of it is I have to take these down and I'm not setting something else up. So I'm just gonna smoke them while I got them or something like that. Come here, you are being a brat. Whooper. June keeps taking Toast's ball. June, sit down. You bad girl, sit. Stay. Okay, plan is, I'm gonna run this short one straight through. I'm gonna run her to that short one, as long as that goes well, and cast off to the longer one, which isn't much longer. Heel. Sit. Her body wasn't quite lined up there. I thought she might be looking at that, but she did great. Good girl. Good, Toki. I don't like that she creeps forward a little bit. Heel. So we're gonna start working on that a little bit more. Sit. No. Heel. Sit. Here. Good. 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 Good girl. Nice job. Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Good job, sister. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, had to take a quick call from Parker. Okay, that was really great. Took a great initial line, sat quickly. I'm nicking her on a 10 out of 100 for my whistle sit. Was unsure about that cast, but that's 100% to be expected doing this drill. Wanted to go back to the short one. Was a little hesitant to cast that long one, but then figured it out and did great. I'm very happy with that. Now I'm going to send her to the long one here. And then what I'm going to do is send her to this short one and cast her to that long one, which I anticipate being a little bit harder based on the setup. Sit, June, sit. Yep. Good. Sit. Good. Good. I'm getting a little bit more particular in her line manners, and I'm happy with the way she's handling that. Good girl, ran straight through to that one, which she saw it, so it's fine. Now, let's turn the camera. Good girl, Tosi. Good. Good job. Good. Good girl. Good. Super. All right. She's sitting on the whistle good. That's my primary objective, and I'm very happy with that. Very unconfident in taking that cast, which I anticipated. I believe the proper technique when doing this drill is to keep giving the same cast. So every time I stopped, I tried to give the same exact cast, even though she was making forward progress to the short line. And then she figured it out. Super. And the goal with this drill is not only casting off one area, obviously, but carrying a cast, which she's terrible about. So as soon as I cast, even if she takes a good angle, she immediately breaks down and hunts, which is a result of training. So she has to learn that to carry that line, but she has to be successful. So that doesn't come from just running a bunch of cold lines. That's how it got sloppy in the first place. You correct that by giving her a destination after she casts so she can carry that line. So that's also why I'm doing this drill. Let's see, are there any I didn't run to? Nope, that's it, I'm done. Good job, Disney! Okay, a little change in plans. Since we got through that setup really quickly and I've got some time, I'm going to run toast on our little swim-by pond for the first time. We are in a severe drought, but we did have some rain the past couple days, so I figured it would be a good time as ever to run her. So yeah, I'm just going to, when I sold Toast, she had just got her season title, and I had done water tea with her, but not like swim by or anything really formal in that regard. We like literally just had done 5 cold blinds in water when she got her season title. She's just so cooperative. So I'm pretty sure she hasn't had a ton of formal water work, which means we're gonna start back with water tea. And today I just want her to swim straight through, which might be hard. We'll see. I don't know how much water work she's done in the past couple years. Over. Good. Back. Good. Back. Good. Atta girl. Woohoo! I always let dogs run around, come arrest me, take me to jail for it. I don't care. Good girl, Toasty. Woohoo! Toasty. That was about what I expected. Very cooperative, very willing to get in the water, but clueless on what she's actually doing. That's okay. Good. Good. Over. Good. Good. Back. Over. Back. Woohoo! Good girl! I don't really care what she does here today. This is just learning. She's just a baby in this regard. Just a little baby. Good girl, Toasty. We'll figure it out. Over. Back. No. No. Over. Over. Good. Back. I'm kind of just playing around with things too, just to try to help her understand. I just want her to stay in the water. Good girl! Good! It would be awesome if she stays in the water for one of these last 2 and we can just be done. Good! Here. Good. Over. Good. Good. Back. Excellent. Good girl. Woohoo! Much happier with that. Good girl. Woo! Wow. Wow, Toasty. All right, come on. Let this last one be straight through. Good girl. Good job. One more. One more. Let's do it. All the way through. Good. Back. today?
Good job, Toes. What they do?